Hi friends. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about anxiety attacks and panic attacks because, you know, it's final season. It's kind of near the end of final season, but it's kind of like a really hectic time for people, mostly students, obviously. But I've actually talked to a lot of people about anxiety attacks and panic attacks, and a lot of people don't really know what they are. A lot of people don't feel comfortable talking about it. So I thought it'd be something kind of interesting to address. So for me, I have anxiety attacks. I've heard a lot of different things. Like some people say that anxiety attacks and panic attacks are the same thing, and some people say they're different. So I'm kind of leaning towards like they're super the same. But the one thing that I've heard that distinguishes it is that during like a panic attack, you think you are going to die. Like you like fear for your own like safety. I don't know if that's like you're hyperventilating and you're having like really impactful physical symptoms that make you feel like you're actually having like a physical health issue. But I feel like that could also be experienced with anxiety attacks. So I don't know if you know more about that. Like let's talk about it and see if there's really a difference. So I usually just say anxiety attacks. I feel like that fits my situation. So sometimes it is situationally triggered, you know, school's obviously a huge one, and I get stressed out all the time by school. Like I have a chemistry final tomorrow, and so 5 minutes ago I just started freaking out because I was trying to remember some stupid concept for my exam tomorrow. I was like, oh my god, I can't remember what it is. And then I could feel my breathing getting really fast, and I was like, oh my god, I'm about to have an anxiety attack or a panic attack, whatever. It's the same shit, I think. And so I've been seeing a therapist for a few weeks now, which is awesome. And I know a lot of people don't have that luxury. It's expensive if you can't get in like through a program. Like I'm going with university, so it's free for me. But a lot of people can't get in. So I want to just share everything I'm learning with you guys so that you guys can get all the same benefits. So my therapist taught me a technique called triangle breathing. I don't know if that's actually what it's called. I don't know if that's what she called it, but I call it that because in my mind, it's triangle breathing. So I'm just gonna walk you through it a little bit because honestly, I've learned my body a lot now, like my symptoms of anxiety, when it's coming on, how my body feels. And so I'm trying to work to like prevent those attacks. So just now, like I can feel, you know, my breathing getting faster, you know, my heartbeat pumping faster. And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have an attack. And that makes me more anxious, thinking that like I'm gonna have a breakdown. And usually an attack for me is like, you know, hyperventilating, I'm sobbing, you know, crying uncontrollably. I just like keep ruminating about the thing that's upsetting me. And sometimes it's like a couple minutes, sometimes it could be like an hour of an attack. It just depends on the situation and what's happening right now. But this was like, okay, I have a chem final tomorrow. I can't remember this concept. Oh my god, it's gonna be on the test. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. You know, just the panic of like I'm not prepared for this thing that's tomorrow. I could feel my breathing getting like shallower and faster. I was like, okay, triangle breathe, triangle. So my therapist, she told me, it's like when you're having a panic attack and someone says, oh, just take a deep breath. It's like, well, I can't. Like sometimes you physically cannot like take that breath. You're just like, right? It's like so hard to like that might be your deep breath, but it's like whatever. So the whole point is try to slow down your breathing, to slow down your physical symptoms, slow down your breathing so that your heart rate can slow back down. And once your body calms down, then your brain can be like, oh, we're calm now. Like everything's gonna be fine, right? So to slow down your breathing during an attack or anytime you're feeling anxious is just like, it's like to count it. So it's like breathe in 1, 2, 3, out 1, 2, 3, hold 1, 2, 3, and you repeat that. And you can go as fast as you want or as slow as you want. Like at the beginning it might be a little bit quicker because you just physically can't breathe that slow, And then as you notice like your breathing is getting slower, then you can like slow it down, like, okay, in, 1, 2, 3, out, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3. And honestly, you repeat that like as long as it takes to calm down. Like some people, they'll do it like they'll do it like 3 cycles and be like, oh, it didn't work, it didn't work. It's like, no, no, no. Like you literally keep going until you're calm. Because the thing is, like, something I realize is when you're doing it, you're also counting. You can't think about anything else. You can't think about those anxious thoughts. You're literally just counting on your breath, and then you get a feeling in your body of you breathing in, breathing out, holding. So it kind of slows your mind down, slows your body down. And at first I was like, this is stupid, this doesn't work. And she said, like, practice this like 3 times a day. Even when you're not anxious, practice it. So that when you're having an attack, you're ready, you're practiced, you can do it. And at first I was like, oh, this is stupid. I was trying to do it in class, and then like you can't listen to lecture when you're doing it because you're like focusing. And but then she said to me, she's like, well, if you're anxious, are you really listening to lecture anyways? Are you really listening to anything else? I'm like, no, that's true. So it's, I guess if you're anxious, just stop, do some breathing, like practice it for yourself. And so I've been practicing for a few weeks now. And so then now just had a little mini attack. I could feel it coming on. I was like, oh my God, it's happening. And I just immediately just stopped. And I have to like have like a physical sound. So I usually use like tap on something or tap just so I can like keep track. I'm like, in, 1, 2, 3, out, 1, 2, 3, hold, 1, 2, 3. I keep it going to keep it like a steady pace. If I'm like, oh, that's a little fast, then I'll just like slow it down until it feels right for me. And I noticed my breathing slowed down. You know, after a few cycles, my breathing started to slow. I could take a few deep breaths. Yeah, so I just really want to give that tip to people because I know it's hard to talk about anxiety, and a lot of people don't get it. They're like, what do you mean? Like, why are you anxious? Like, why are you freaking out? Just like calm down. I'm like, it's not that easy. Sometimes shit just happens. And sometimes it's not even situational. Sometimes you're just sitting there and all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, I'm gonna like have an attack. And that's okay. That's normal. It's all good. So yeah, I just really hope that can help someone. If you're watching this, please just try it. Even if, like, oh, it sounds stupid, I don't need it, I'm fine. Just try it, because I think we all need to know how to like self-soothe, because we're going to be in situations where we can't turn to other people, and that's something I really struggle with. Like if I'm having an attack at school, like I immediately like call my mom or call someone to like calm me down. And so now I need to learn how to calm myself down. So if I'm in a situation with no one, I'm not screwed. So yeah, that's that. If that didn't make sense at all, I can try to explain it to you guys. You guys can come talk to me with anything, any questions. I'm trying to be like a pretty open book about this stuff just because, yeah, I don't know where else people turn. You know, we just need to help each other out. I have some like resources you guys can turn to if you want to find therapy or other helpful stuff. So, yeah.